Hello, brothers, and welcome back. Today we are talking about Lego having a droid army problem. I know if you guys have heard of Firebrand Bricks, I'm kind of stealing his title over here, but honestly, go check out. He's done 2 videos. He did one last year on kind of the topic I'm going to talk about, and then this year he did something a little different that I don't really see eye to eye on, and that's okay. He thinks the B1 Battle Droid should be updated. I think it's fine the way it is, but I can understand wanting some updates, and he kind of shows off that I think it's Minifix for You. I think it's Solid Bricks' shop. I think it's them. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. They have just come out with a new Battle Droid that's super detailed. Looks really cool. I probably won't get them, though, again, because I like the Lego one just as well. But they do look really cool if you really want a updated Battle Droid. It looks amazing. So check that out. I think it's a Minifix for You, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll try and post that down in the description. I'll check that out after the video. But yes, Lego has a droid army problem. And what is that? There hasn't been anything for the droid army. That's the problem. The only thing we've gotten is B1 battle droids, B1 Kashyyyk droids, which are actually just tank drivers, and an AAT and a dwarf spider droid. Up until this year, it got a little bit better, getting the super battle droids, getting the Aptoctara, which kind of leads us into what I hope we will see and what we need. So yes, we need more droid types, battle droid types. We need more vehicles, and that's what I'm going to start. Split it up into. First of all, I'm going to do infantry types that I think I'm going to rank them in what we need and I think is the most likely to see again soon. Then I'm going to do air vehicles, and then I'm going to end it with ground vehicles. So we're going to hop right into infantry types. So I think the number one that I think not necessarily we need, but I think has the highest chance, kind of tied with number 2, is the Commando Droid. Having the Super Battle Droid back with a new print, he looks amazing. But having him back opens the path to get every droid on this list, because all these droids, historically, if they were made, used the B2 Super Battle Droid legs. So that's the reason why we hadn't got any of them either. So Commando is on the top of the list. I think we could get again. It helps that they were in the Bad Batch last year. So I think they have a high chance. Next one is probably actually the real number 1, especially next year, is a new Magna Guard. Now, I don't know. The thing that would put it back is they're going to have to do a completely new mold. The Commando, they could probably just, they just have to use a B1 body, so that's not that hard. Bring back the head, that wouldn't be that hard. The Magna Guard has to have a whole new torso design, so that is what I fear for the Magna Guard. Next, I think there's a chance we could get these. I hope soon, especially the second one is a new tactical droid, or what I really hope for is a super tactical droid. Again, we've had the legs, so that opens up the path, but the more so it comes down to, are they going to do the new mold for a tactical droid or super tactical droid? I really hope we do. We could definitely use some more separatist battle droid commanders. We've only got one tactical droid. He's an amazing figure, but he's very expensive, and we could really use some new colored tactical droids, and I really, really want a super tactical droid. They are one of my favorite droids in Star Wars. Maybe my favorite CIS droid unit is a super tactical droid. I love those things, and I really want to see a minifigure of them. And then lastly, the last 2 that I kind of think, super battle droid with the rocket arm, I could see maybe coming back. I don't know. And then the last one that I think probably not, but maybe they would try, would be doing one of the flying super battle droids, either from the first season of the Clone Wars, which I really wouldn't see as an option. The thing that would help that is that's the one they used in Battlefront 2. So maybe him, and then more so I think a higher chance, but I don't know how they would do it because they have extra things. So again, I don't know if Lego would be able to do it. Would be the flying super battle droid from like season 7 of the Clone Wars, season 6 and 7 of the Clone Wars. So maybe him, but I kind of highly doubt those 2, but that's kind of where it is. And then obviously we have B1 units. Oh, my wife, unbelievable. I'm trying to record this video, and what is she doing over there? Eating the ice cream that we're not going to have anymore. Unbelievable. Well, guys, I got to hurry up so she don't eat it all. But yeah, that's going to be like most of the infantry units. I hope, obviously, it's not that hard. I hope we get security battle droids, commanders, pilots again. That's kind of a no-brainer. I don't know why we haven't gotten them, but that's beside the point. Air vehicles. Okay, so the highest chance, I think, and what we really need, Vulture Droid, Tri-Fighter. We need them so bad. I would be surprised if we don't get something of them next year. I really think there's a good chance of either getting them standalone or more so having a versus Starfighter pack with like Anakin Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighters or an ARC-170. I think that's a high chance of getting one or both of them next year. That's their best chance. After that, I think the one that's most likely, but we don't really need as much, is the H&P Predator droid gunship. The last one was pretty good. I wouldn't mind a new one. It's one of my favorite. It's probably my favorite Separatist air vehicle is the droid gunship. But we have got one recently compared to the other stuff that's down on the list. The next one we really need, I don't know, the CIS shuttle. Any of the ones, but specifically the Centipede shuttle, we really could redo a new one. And honestly, they could do a Rebel set. I just rewatched the episode with Kalani. They could totally do a CIS shuttle like the Phantom 2 originally, but in Separatist colors. And you could do Kalani, you could do Captain Rex, old Captain Rex, and then you could do like Kanan and Ezra and like a battle droid and a stormtrooper if you really want to, or even just the shuttle like a battle droid, General Kalani, Rex, and like Kanan and or Ezra. That would be an amazing set. It would sell so well because you'd have people for the Clone Wars getting it for the shuttle and the droids, which would be amazing, but then also you'd appease some of the Rebels fans of getting a Rebel set. So I think it is 10 years of Rebels next year. Maybe we'll see it. Maybe that should be high on our list. We can dream, can't we? And then the last on the list that we could use, but I kind of doubt they'll do it, even though it was in the Clone Wars a lot, that Hyena Bomber. We really could use it, but I think that's like the least chance of us ever seeing. Next, the CAS ground vehicles. Number one, I think that we should. I don't understand why we haven't seen it already. The Corporate Alliance tank. I've talked about it. I did a video kind of on this like a couple months ago. I don't know why we haven't seen it. I thought maybe this summer we would get it. Doesn't appear that we're getting it. So, again, next year, I really could see them doing like a little bit of a push of Kashyyyk again next year since we haven't gotten it, and they used to like doing that a lot. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get like a Kashyyyk boost next year and that being in one of those sets, but we'll just have to wait and see. Next, I have an MTT. Again, I think that's well overdue. I don't understand why we're not getting it even this year or why it hasn't been done. Don't know if it's going to be brown or CIS blue and gray, but we'll have to see. I think that one's the next chance after the Corporate Alliance tank. And then the one right after that, I think a droid troop transport. Again, Episode 3 next year does help give it a chance because they were just in a split second in Revenge of the Sith on Kashyyyk, so that helps it out a little bit. And then the next ones at some point could be the 25th anniversary, like the other person asked the question on Ask G.A.R., which if you guys haven't watched that, go back. It should be a couple days ago at this point. Check out that if you want to learn more about that. But the homing spider droid and the Hailfire tank kind of going side-by-side sets. Really, especially we need the Hailfire. It's been a long time. The homing spider droid's been newer, but we really could use a Hailfire tank. And then lastly, the one I want the most, I think I want the Corp Alliance tank the most. I want it in Episode 3 style, but this one I really want, and they've never done, and I kind of afraid, especially with the little guy out right now, that we're never going to get it, or not going to get it for a long time, a Magna Tri-Droid, which is like the little Optic-Tar that we got in the Clone vs. Droid Battle Pack, but giant size. Like, we're talking bigger, like twice the size of a homing spider droid. Like, should be like a $50, $60 set. So I really want to see it. I wish like next year they get like do a UTAT and a Magna Tri-Droid, but I don't hold out high hopes, even though I hope that they do it. So that is going to do it, guys. That is the Lego's Droid Army problem. What they need to do, and kind of my list of, I think, the most likely things down to the least likely things of things that we will see in the next couple years. But let me know what sets you think we'll see or what sets you want to see. And yeah, if you guys have opportunities in any way possible, pester Lego, because yes, we want clone sets. That's been amazing, but we really want some droid sets too. Just saying. My droid army's nice, but there's still some additions I would like to get. So, and half of those things I would like to. Most of them I do have one version of, but I don't have an MTT. I'd like an MTT. I'd really like an updated Corp Alliance tank. Like to see a Magna Tri-Droid. Just saying, like a CAS shuttle. Don't have that. Been a long time. Could really use a nice new updated model, but that's beside the point. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like the video, share with a friend, subscribe. Most of the people I know, I'm talking to the people, the faithful few at this point, because like 90% of my views are not subscribed, if not more. But I think most of those people dip out by now. So I'm just talking to my faithful few, and thank you guys so much for you who have stuck around and who are sticking around and are watching the videos and enjoying the content. It really means a lot how you guys comment and like, and just keeps me going. Thank you guys for that. I'll catch you guys next week.